I had a dream like this once, where I was just swimming to fly.
Swimming in there.
Yeah, to fly. You could go faster by doing front crawl, but I'm only doing breaststroke. This is where I first met Fake Jack Frags.
The big question is, has anyone seen Frankie?
Oh my god.
What are the chances?
That's what you're all here for. We all know it.
Has anyone seen Frankie?
Go away.
He's my favourite.
I mean, how? There's no way he knows, man, unless the admins told
My
you.
portal, you assholes.
I've been near the
Oh, he
the
wants-
car, mate. When you come back.
Slice is trying to take a dump.
Right.
Copy.
Oh, we couldn't fit in with his backpack on.
Why is it?
How did he know, though? This is so weird.
So, just a
He's obviously just standing here somewhere recording us.
Oh my god, that
Is he
guy.
Dem
baiting?
fanboys.
He can't be baying, surely. Nobody knows I'm playing on this unless the admins check my thing to see that I've changed name. But they're not on.
Can I have a
Shit, I
look?
don't want to buy anything because one of you noobs will steal it.
Yeah, sure, mate.
Who's
I'm
the
new
guy
to
talk?
Airport, mate, so I don't know what I'm doing at the moment.
Look at Kiva. Kiva's just going in this guy's backpack. It's chaos in here.
It's like a mini game. This
Do
is when
one
you
No,
go in
no.
here. It's like try not to get
Guys,
your fucking shit stole.
Oh, man.
right now.
Do you want to like?
What the fuck?
Who's giving me your box? You?
Fuck
That
away
guy.
from my backpack.
You gotta sound like. Wait, there must be a vehicle trader guy around here somewhere.
That,
No, dude.
is that
No,
Jack
d-
Fred?
no, no.
Yeah.
He knows you, dude.
How the fuck? No way. Absolutely no way.
This is
Didn't
your
say anything,
demographic.
dude.
What? Oh, man, oh, fuck.
Jack.
You got a fan club. Dude, you got a fan club.
Yeah, I wish I could just shoot him in the face.
How does he know after 2 seconds he knew, dude? We got a smart one here.
How do you know that?
I love this kid, man.
Maybe take one gun or 2 guns.
Everything's so confusing for him.
Do we take one or 2 guns? I don't know.
That's exactly how it sounds.
Here, dude, it's not working, so you can just have
That's great mission.
your box back.
Oh, dude, I wanna just fucking
okay,
buy.
thanks.
Oh my god, this
Just
guy.
don't take anything.
I won't. There you go.
He's made a friend. They've made friends, dude.
Hey,
Is that right?
can I have some
Match.com. For DayZ.
You
The
have
Starry
one,
Trader
but you need the rest
outpost.
for it gone.
I still can't buy one.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
And the
Because
zombies
Daisy.
just. The
You
zombies just.
douchebag guys! Give me my stuff back.
I knew that. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh dear.
Give it back. Give it back, you fucker. Give it back.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh yes.
That looks fucking. Oh no! It's like a smart car.
What? Who's this car?
Who is this
I
guy?
love that car.
This little fella is absolutely
that?
hilarious.
Nice car, man.
Thank you.
What?
Did he just fall over? He's just knocked out then? Drag him.
Drag
Is
him
this-
where?
Is this Tidnap?
This is him, yeah.
Yeah, keep him dragged. Keep him dragged. Oh, we're both dragging him.
Can't he just get up?
No, he's stuck. He's stuck. Oh, man.
Dude, get off me, please.
It's him! It's him! I think someone's trying to steal your heli, you know.
Guys, bring the M2 and shoot their fucking helicopter if you didn't let go of me.
Oh, that's not going to end well for him. I got a hand on his pants.
Where's it gone? What the hell?
For those of you wondering, this is the same guy, Mr. Frags, Who was pretending to be Jack in the previous episode.
Come on.
I'm gonna pretend that I think he's Jack in side chat. See what he says.
Yeah, how can I help you, Johnny? How you doing, mate?
He's pretending he's you again, dude. I'm your greatest fan. Jack. Fake Jack.
Don't tell everyone, dude. Thank you.
He's saying he's Jack. Jack, come and just say something to him, man. Just for the lols. I think he knows the real Jack's here. He's trying to escape. Jack, is that you? Jack! He's passed out again. He's passed out again. Just gonna pick him up again. Oh my god, Jack, I missed you. I've got him. I've got him. He's still knocked out. Poor guy. Well, we can just drag him around all day. This has been the longest faceplant ever. Oh, he's recovered.
Alright, you can let me go now, guys.
He's gonna be really embarrassed.
No, you know I'm not.
Got someone for you to meet, Tidnab.
How's it going, mate?
Hello,
Come on.
Tidnab.
Hello, mate. You alright?
Yeah, fine. What about
See,
you?
he's actually
You
a
drop me
nice
back up to
guy.
where you're all, please. I'm carrying so much bloody weight.
See, he's actually a nice guy. We can just borrow him for a while.
Be nice.
Do you think he is seeing the bright pink,
I don't know. I mean,
fluorescent pink?
he probably has seen the aggressively pink smart car.
I wish they hadn't put ranging on this DMR though. It was better without it.
It's got ranging on it.
Yeah. It was easier to use without it though, because now... Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Should we take him out?
Yeah.
That was a bandit test. You meant to say no. Oh, he's seen it now. He's seen it now.
No, he's still moving. He's moving away now. He's chickened out.
Are you seeing it? Just coming to do some furniture removal.
He was intimidated by,
He was.
by the pink car. He was
By
like,
the
no,
boss.
no, I'm not going there. That's obviously, they've got that territory on lock.
Oh, this is such a good location for a house, man. So pretty. And it doesn't even have to be supported by anything, so we could basically just build a floor like here. Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Oh, the water's lovely, Frankie.
I'm coming in. You're actually swimming now.
Oh.
I'm swimming as well. If I pass out now, dude, I swear it'll kill
Oh,
me.
that's a bad idea, isn't it? Just like
It does like a little glitch thing, doesn't it? I think it's because
horrible.
I think it's because they tried to fix. You jump out of the water, man.
I look like the fucking girl
like,
from
bloop.
The Ring,
That's it.
just blinking around everywhere.
The big reveal of our grand design. 10 hours later. Oh, that motion blur.
Beautiful.
Nobody plays this game on high settings.
No.
Actually looks really cool with those camera nets on there as well. And then there's the crapper on the end of the bridge. Don't be drinking that water.
No.
It's got a little heart side. It's got a little heart symbol on it as well. Oh dear. Sounds like we've got some company. That helicopter's been hovering an awful long time here. Okay. Now I'm not entirely sure if they were friend bullets or not, but if they shoot... Just as I say it, I was going to say, if they shoot my green car, that's the end of them. Gonna have to take them out. Can't really do much about them here though, because they're actually slightly too high for me to shoot out the windows out. Oh dear. Well, looks like I'm going to be running from here. Unless I manage to take out this helicopter. Oh, they blew it up. Wish they'd just come a little bit lower so I can get a shot on them. He's landed right next to me. Might get a free helicopter here. Oh, he's actually got out as well. Oh, the window's glitched. I don't even know if you can shoot out of those, to be honest. Well, that's one down. Come back, Ellie. It sounds like he's fleeing. There's only one gunner in it. Oh, he's turned his back on me. I can hear another plane in the background as well, though. Oh, he's actually going to land. Now, the difficulty I've got here is, of course, that if that guy's got a sniper, can't really engage him. Oh. It's all action today. There's a guy with a car coming at the back of the barn. Better go deal with this. Oh, that guy has got a sniper. Took him out. The sights on this gun are horrible. Didn't actually bleed there. He did actually hit me. For those conspiracy theorists out there of you, and that is a bug in Epoch, that sometimes you don't bleed from gunshots. Much as when you get hit by a zombie, sometimes you don't bleed from that as well, because there is, I think, a small random chance. At least in Epoch. Or, of course, it could have just hit my backpack. Now, I have a suspicion that's probably just bait right there. Turn on his engine. Because if he was willing to get out and snipe in the first place, he's probably not going to just leave. Yeah, you see he's not taking off. He's out in a bush somewhere. He's a clever little fella, this guy, but he's too far for me to shoot with an M4. Looks like somebody's giving lifts over there in that C-130. But I need to find a base, because hopefully in this video I'm going to be able to show you how to get all set up and started in Epoch. So, provided this guy doesn't shoot me, should be able to get out of here once I've turned around. Now, I've just run out of petrol there, 20 meters away from this refuel station here, because basically any fuel tank you can repair and refuel whilst you're in a car just by scrolling your mouse wheel in Epoch. Found an ambulance. One of the things you can do in this game is just take car wheels off anything if you got a toolbox. So I just took some off my car that ran out of petrol and somebody's ATV. Oh, guessing it was that guy's ATV. This thing has, of course, got flashing lights and a sound siren-y thing. Three different sound sirens. Well, I'm going to wait up this road and see if those guys come after me, because if you're shooting an ambulance, you're definitely a bandit. I've decided I'm just going to leave some bait here. Put this siren on, you know, make it obvious that this is probably a trap. And go and hide in the woods and wait to see if the ATV comes back down the road, because I'm figuring it probably will. The IQ of the general DayZ player isn't too great at the moment, so I guess we'll just wait and see. Fresh from Retards Anonymous. These two guys. I'll actually stopping as well. That didn't kill the driver. I wish there were bullet penetration in this. I think he's driving off. So I've just travelled down in the ambulance to where it says Wholesaler Darren there, and the south of the island below Brannibor. As you can see, the map shows you where all of the traders are. The red ones only trade with bandits, so it does depend on your humanity. The green ones only trade with heroes. Generally, the hero traders have better stuff, like they have armed Humvees and things like that at them, so you do want to keep your humanity high. But what Darren does, as you can see, is he sells you supply crates full of parts. Now, the one that I want here is part generic because that's scrap metal. Now that's the same scrap metal you've probably had in DayZ, you know, to repair vehicles and things like that, like to repair the hull of vehicles. It's exactly the same thing. But if I buy this from Darren with the 3 gold that I got off the guy I killed on the quad bike, then he'll give me a supply crate with like 9 or 10 of them in them. Because basically, to build doors and walls and things like that, you just need wood and you need scrap metal. And they're the 2 things you, as a lone wolf builder, need to get before you start off finding a place to build your own base. If you've been watching my DayZ videos for a while, you'll recognise this building down there. Well, that's basically what I'm going to fortify, because that's what you want to do. You want to find a really secure building in a nice location and fortify it up, and it'll save you a heck of a lot of time base building. This is going to be a pretty cold swim. Unfortunately, long ago they removed temperature because it was glitched in DayZ, so I'm not going to die of hypothermia swimming across here, but at least this provides me some security. I'm actually quite amazed nobody's shot me yet. You are entirely vulnerable whilst you're swimming across there. You can't do anything, so if anybody sees you, you're pretty much dead. But I'm gonna... Ooh. Somebody's already parked here. I really hope they haven't fortified it already. But this is such a good location. Those zombies just spawned in, so there's nobody here at the moment. But it's such a cool spot because the rocks on the outside are really high as well, so they kind of protect you even if you're just running about here. So the fact that it's in kind of a basin doesn't matter too much. But this is the church. So the first thing I need to do is to build a locked doorway. And to build a locked doorway, you need to have a workbench at which to build it at. So in order to build a workbench, you're going to need to cut yourself down a couple of trees with using a hatchet. So you've got to have a hatchet. You then convert the wood piles from that tree. 2 wood piles make 1 lumber, and then 2 lumber make 1 plywood. So a plywood is basically the equivalent of 4 wood piles. And to build a workbench, you need 2 lumber, 2 plywood in your inventory. You just right click on the lumber and then it'll say build workbench. You'll be able to build a workbench, and then from there you can build all the rest of the stuff. It's worth noting you also need a crowbar and a toolbox in order to build any of the doorways and stuff like that. So you need to make sure you've got yourself near trees, you've got some scrap metal as we have already, you've got a toolbox, a crowbar, a hatchet and a hunting knife, and you're good to go. Now my original plan was to run you through the entire building of a locked door, because that's essentially what you need to fortify somewhere. There are a lot of other things of course that you can build, but it would just take far too long. But it has already taken far too long. So I think the best thing for me to do is to put in the description how you build this, like the process you have to go through. And the game kind of explains it to you anyway, because it tells you if you want to build something, once you right click on it, what extra you need. But everything you need, all you basically need, is a tree, or a few trees, a combination lock, and like 6 pieces of scrap metal. And you should be able to get this. But it has taken me about 25 minutes or so to cut down the trees and do this so far. So, you know, it is quite a big process, even building just a door to block something off like this. But this is the building process. As you can see, it kind of locks into place there. I think they're actually fixing that so it stands a lot better in the next version of Epoch. So, you know, if you're playing DayZ, you got sick of DayZ, then basically Epoch is the mod you should be playing, or it should be the one that you should just start with, because vanilla DayZ, it just feels so empty to me now. Hopefully I'm going to have covered that, since people got my password for the last house I built, the number for it. But then you just enter in the combination lock and you've got your own lockable door. So I've just noticed on the outside of the church, not only are there 2 tents full of gear, which the guys with the helicopter had left, but the bell tower is a really good vantage spot to sort of snipe from. So I've crafted myself with a workbench, a ladder here, which you just need, I think, 8 lumber for, which of course you get from a tree, and a supply crate. A supply crate is what you need the scrap metal for. If you see the description, I've explained it all in there. So that's basically, so all you need is wood and scrap metal. You got yourself a ladder. So I've already built one. This is on the 2nd level here. So I can get up onto the roof, hopefully. It held firm. And then from here, I should be able to snipe across. It doesn't look like I can go that way. Or maybe I've got to run. I think sometimes, yeah, I've probably got to run across there. But as you can see, I'm now in a really good location. I could even build ladders further up as well if I wanted to get right up onto the top of here. But it's such a cool spot. If anybody comes from that side, I'm going to build a ladder on the far side as well, and then I'm in a really good defensive position. I'm just sealing off here the top of my door. Reason being, somebody could come here, build a ladder or a ramp up, and then basically just get over the top, and the fall from that height would perhaps, it might break their leg, but it certainly wouldn't kill them. So they'd be able to get in and take all my stuff, because I haven't got a safe yet. I'm going to have to store everything in a tent I've picked up, so it's very important that they don't get past this entrance. So I noticed on the shoreline when I was up on the top of the church that there was this SUV. In fact, there's just a weapons crate mission as well. I'm at the bridge now between the two islands, as you can see. But hopefully I should be able to get across that weapons crate, because they have like briefcases of gold, and with those... Oh no. Okay, now that looks like a big problem. Kind of is. But at least I can show you the repair mechanic in this. As you can see, you can salvage vehicles. Wow, I really fucked those wheels. But I've actually got a wheel in the back, so I'm going to have to find... There's another vehicle actually up on the road I've just passed. I can get a wheel off. But it's a lot easier to repair wheels in this than it used to be in DayZ, where you were running for absolutely ages to find it. So you just essentially click on the repair menu on the car, and then it'll let you repair it up. And hopefully it should be able to find another wheel. Hey there, can you hear me? Hello? Oh, you can hear me. That's why you're zigzagging. I'm friendly, dude, but you need to stop for a while so I can actually repair my car without you sneaking up on me. Last warning, dude. Oh. Yeah, you can't drive through that barrier. Oh, you are so lucky, man. Oh, your car blew up. You should have just stopped. We could have been friends. I'm a friendly kind of guy, but now you're gonna die. Actually kind of rhymed. He got very lucky though, this guy. All three of those shots got stopped by the top of this. Or he would have died. Oh, he's making a run for it. Didn't stop it that time though. There he is. A car with working wheels. At least that solves my SUV problem. I don't know where that guy went, by the way. He's not down this bank. Although he might have gone up onto the high ground, so there's a nice little area you can hide in around the back of here. I'm just going to sit in that and wait till he appears again. Hopefully. Found our little ghillie friend. He is a bandit, by the way. He's got a red dot on his wrist. So, don't feel too much sympathy for him. But he's just by that car up there. The blue car. Oh, and he's running. Yeah. Hey, Aaron, the bandit. Pretty sure this guy's gonna have some decent stuff. I'm gonna load it all in the SUV and then I can go sell it at the traders across on the other island. Looks like I'm not gonna manage to get to that weapons crate, but so if I just buy this car up here, I'm gonna show you now how to sell it at the traders. There is no God mode on these, so I have to watch out. So I found the car. It's down in the utility vehicles menu. It's green, which means I've got one. And now if I sell it, the car will disappear and I should get 5 gold in my inventory. Now if that ghillie guy I killed, he also had 5 gold, which is why I've decided to sell this. Because as you saw, buying another SUV, this one which will come with a key for me, costs 1 10-ounce of gold. So with 10 gold bars, you can smelt those together, which is why I'm lighting a fire. You can smelt those together into 1 10-ounce bar, as you can see. So then I can pay with this at the traders, and he should be able to get me a nice brand new car with a key so I can lock it when I go off the server. Oh, there's too many choices. Camo ones are a bit more expensive. I think I'm going to go with orange because I don't know, it feels like it's probably going to stand out quite well. You got to make sure you can actually find your car after you've hidden it in a bush. That's the important thing. So, there it is. The key is now in my tool belt, and it comes locked. Such a pretty car. Look at them alloys. But as you can see there, I'm just going to get rid of this watch so I don't accidentally delete anything else I put in there. But now you see I can unlock it, and I should be able to get in and drive off, and then I can lock it, and if I log out and I've got the key on me, nobody else can drive away. Although of course they can pick it up and tow it. Probably wasn't a good idea buying an orange SUV, to be honest, but see, it's a lot of people, this one. So this base is kind of, it's a castle on the top of one of the hills on the East Island, but it's semi-fortified. It looks like the people aren't actually here at the moment. You can see they're trying to seal off all these areas with walls. But if you've got a wooden ladder, which I do have, then this is one of the cool things you can do. You can actually like breach into people's bases with it. So if I lower this down so the end just pokes above the top, I can actually climb over on this side, get in, and then climb back onto the ladder on the other side and get back out. So I don't have to build like kind of two different ladders. But I'm not going to do that to these people because there's not really much point, and everything will probably be locked up in their safes. But it's just something cool you can do. So my friend Snowflake, who of course also survived the base attack, the plane crash in the previous episode, has been building her own base here on Taviana for a while now with some friends. And she's just brought me across in a VTOL so I can show you what you can actually do in Epoch at the moment. Wow, this is actually an insane base. Can't believe he built so much. He built on like an extra tower up here, a helipad. Oh, is that one of you guys? Hello. Oh no, it wasn't. They've somebody shot Snowflake. Sounded like he got a PKP.
Watch out. Watch out.
It's alright. I've got an M1911. I'm gonna fuck this guy up. Oh.
Oh, sit down. He's east.
No, I'm good. Yeah, you can see him, dude. He's just on those rocks right there.
See him.
Yeah.
I see him.
Gonna just borrow this. Watch out.
Good. He's dead.
Yeah, I killed him. There's another guy or something lying prone in the grass. Maybe it's a zombie.
Yeah, I was just making sure.
There's another guy. Watch out, dude. There's another guy on the rocks. Yeah, that guy. I'll bandage you. Oh, can't bandage you when you're dead. Yeah, he's dead. The other guy's on the rocks. Can you hear me? Just be careful, because he's...
Where is he at, Frankie?
He got nailed.
He's down. Didn't you just... Yeah, that's Snow. You just...
Who's this parachuter down here?
Kill him. I don't know who he is.
Nice shots, bro! Nice shots, bro! No!
What the fuck? There's apparently just children falling from the sky. And 250 cows.
Color. I like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I need to go for dinner, so I'm back shortly.
Can you let me out the front gate so I can go around and loot those guys? Let's fucking go. I'm presuming it's locked.
Yeah, I'll come with you, Frankie. Yeah, we just have to come in here. Just that one fight.
over this as well. Oh man, that's absolutely nuts. What the actual fuck?
Frankie, there's a door at the bottom. Put numbers there.
Okay, thanks.
I need to go for dinner, so I'll be back shortly.
Alright. This is one of the metal and concrete doors, by the way. Basically, all building structures are indestructible, but bullets don't go through these like they do through wood. But if you're a lone builder, you're probably best sticking with wood because it's a lot easier to get the parts. But if you were wondering, the pink car survived from the last episode. So the plan here is to just put this boat in my moat so that I can quickly get across it. But you could just tow things with vehicles. It's quite easy. Hover button, select tow, and then oh no, the boat bounced up and nailed us.
Bye bye.
I don't even. Yeah. So the VTOL's come across to pick me up. I just wanted to explain though where I'm going. Basically, I'm going to get taken by the VTOL to the Battle Royale, which is taking place between me and the bandits who destroyed my house. So it's going to be like a 10v1 or something. But I thought it'd be quite entertaining to see. So everybody starts off without a weapon. You got to get guns, survive, and kill everybody else. So that's what's going to happen to the bandits who destroyed my house. Hey there.